getting financing ever a challenge for your parents or even for yourself?
Yes. My parents are good at business, but the numbers behind, the math behind it, the bank statements, they don't have the necessary information or knowledge on this.
Of course. How do you see this business actually flourishing in the next 5 to 10 years as under you?
I don't see me expanding it, so I'll do my best.
Any advice do you think you can give to any other second-gen business owners in Singapore?
If you can be in a bad mood for no good reason, why not be in a good mood for no good reason?
Looking back, right, are you glad that you took over the business? Ken, okay, so now for the first episode of this podcast called Just a Cal Away. No, why is it called Just a Cal?
I will assume Call and Kelvin.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
that's right. I even wear my own shirt. No, just kidding. Okay, so but today's theme, okay, we have we call it the From Roots to Bloom, and especially today we have live as a second gen florist in Singapore. So may I just allow myself to have you introduce as a second gen florist? Right,
Okay.
please go ahead. Maybe you can tell me more about yourself, your name, your shop, and how long have you already been in this line?
Okay, so my name is Leon. I represent Floral.
Yeah.
I'm a second generation florist, flower business. Basically, I joined my family business back in, it's quite long ago, man. That means 2013 or 2014.
2013.
Yeah,
That's
2014.
almost like
Yeah.
13 years already.
Right out of school, I joined my parents.
Okay.
And have been with them all the way since till now lah. Till now, they're still very much in the business. Just three of us running the business. Each of us bringing different sets of skills into the.
You mean three of you?
Yeah, my dad, my mom, and me.
Okay, so your dad, your mom, and you.
Yep.
I see. So how long have your parents been doing this business?
My parents have been doing it. I'm 33 this year. Coincidentally, they have been doing it for 33 years.
33 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so now looking back, 2026, 33, 1990.
1990. In between 1993 to 1996 lah. I don't have because last time they don't have a official commencement date. It's like a very they started the business and they have me and my sister back then.
Yeah.
So just two kids, and it was a very, I would assume it's a very hectic life for them lah. So it's just starting out the business and just do and go and go and go.
When you last time when you're growing up, do you already know that you might be like taking over this business one day?
No, to be honest, no.
So what were your thinking back then? What do you hope to become?
When I was young, I was just like another boy or kid. I Ponteng school,
Okay.
go land shop. What do secondary school kids do? They taper the pants, wear ankle socks. Basically, I'm just another secondary school kid. Which most of us, we do not know what to do and where will life steer us lah. So many of us are influenced either to the better way or to the worst way. So after school, I mean when I graduated from poly, I decided that part of me, I decided that I do not know what to do also, so why not just join my parents' business. Another part of me back then, I don't know what I was thinking back then. I think that at least when I joined them, I can see them every day. Yeah. I don't know why
That's
also.
very nice.
Yeah. It was just a thought back then.
Okay.
And then I just went in and it was all the way until now.
Okay. Actually, family business is not very easy lah, especially in Singapore. So can you maybe share about how your parents actually started this floral business? I remember you mentioned to me during our BNI 1-to-1 that this is almost like a family thing, like
Yes.
extended family. So
Yes.
how do you all get started?
So
Like,
my grandfather is
grandfather, you
yeah.
are. Wow.
which is my mom's father, is in the flower business, and it branched out. Probably my mom learned the trade when they were living together, and then she had a talent for it also. So my dad is another business. My dad is a businessman, so he was selling food in a coffee shop. My mom was selling flowers in a coffee shop. So they actually met, and then they.
Come again. So they were selling things in the coffee shop.
Yep.
Your dad was selling
I believe Cai Fan.
Cai Fan.
Yeah.
And your mom was selling
Flowers.
flowers.
Yeah.
Coffee shop.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be interesting.
Yep.
Okay.
So they met, and then long story short, my dad decided to open up a flower business with my mom lah.
Okay.
Partly main of the reason is also to their decision last time was to buy a shop house so that they can work at the level 1, and level 2 will be residential.
Okay. So last
for
time
us.
was it a retail shop like those wet market kind or the heartland? Did you started from there or
To them, they straight away went into the shop house already.
shop house? Already?
Yeah, so it was a shop house.
Okay.
The level 1 was the retail, level 2 was the residential. Because they wanted to see us, and so the
So you
travel
actually
to work.
stayed
Yeah,
above the
correct.
shop.
Correct.
Nice.
So we stayed in a shop house.
Which part of Singapore was it?
Telok Blangah Crescent.
Telok Blangah. Okay.
Telok
So it's
Blangah
near
Crescent.
to Harbourfront.
It's near Harbourfront, correct. Near Mount, I would say the Mount Faber area.
Okay.
Yeah.
I used to grow up in a shop house also. So a bit of my last time is my akong, right? He used to run a xiang dian in Jalan Besar. Yeah. So I also grew up in a shop house setting. Yeah. It was quite fun actually. You have the retail at the bottom, then you
Yes.
can go upstairs.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's quite cool. Okay. Let's say for okay. So when you officially step into the business, right? Okay. This is about taking over the business, really. What makes you decide that okay, I can slowly come in and take on some key roles in the running the business? What was that critical point?
It started out very slow, just like I would think any family business lah. You join the business, you started out helping out with the operations first, bits and parcels of it, and then from there you find out where your skills are,
Okay.
and then from there you find out what you are good at, and slowly you start to take on more responsibilities. It wasn't discussed though with my parents and I. It was just a very natural process. They just started to see how things work, and after a while you give suggestions and how can things be better. And of course, sometimes they don't straight away outrightly accept your suggestions, but through some time, they understand that at the end of the day, you want the best for the business also.
Yeah.
So it's not who wants to win. It's ultimately the business needs to win. So with that, after a certain time, they will take in the suggestions a bit, and then just move on from there slowly, naturally, on a gradual process.
Okay. So do you have a memories of when you first step into the business, right? What was on top of your mind? Or it was just very natural? You just went in and then you just start doing things.
It wasn't natural when I first went in, because you came from a school perspective, right?
Yeah.
Like school has a start time, school has a end time.
Okay.
Like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in poly. Okay, pangkang already, go home, relax already. Don't need to think. Okay, sometimes you have homework, sometimes you have this, but in business, right, it's really up to yourself where you draw the line.
Yeah.
You have to really decide where you want to stop or decide when you want to start. So that part took me by surprise. I had to, because my parents work so much that I like, okay, hey, how come not ending yet? Today? Huh? Haven't yet. Okay. Then they close, because we live in a shop house, right?
Yes.
So they close, and then it's dinner time.
Okay.
And then after dinner time, because we stay second floor and first floor, I mean above and below. So after dinner, then they will go down.
So they continue the
Yeah, they will go down and continue the work.
Okay.
So there wasn't discussed. So I do not know also what time it ends lah. So in the beginning, of course, there's a bit of conflict here and there. That probably they think that I'm not hardworking enough lah. And
So yours is officially like 5 p.m. pangkang.
in the beginning,
Back
you
then.
thought that way, right? Go outside work. I mean, you work outside, you thought it was that way. But family business, that's not the case. Yeah.
Yeah. I think in fact, any entrepreneur or any business running, you realize that actually you no longer have your own time.
Correct.
Even public holiday,
Yeah.
it could be a work day.
Correct.
Yes.
And even if you're not working, you might be thinking about work. Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah. I think just goes to show that once it's inside your blood, it's just
It is.
every day is a work day lah,
Yeah.
basically. Okay. Actually, a lot of people may think that running a flower business, right, sounds very romantic, but it's actually quite shy, right?
It is.
Yeah. I
It
can
is.
imagine the operations that you have, like, for example, arranging the logistics,
Yeah.
everything. Maybe you can share, like, what do you think are the biggest challenges, running a floral business? Yeah.
The bigger challenges are, of course, to customer acquisition, to acquire new customers, or to retain old customers, because in the floral business, it is pretty competitive. Nowadays we have a lot of home-based florists coming out, where they operate at home. Some due to passion, some due to because they have a free time, some due to they have a particular talent in bouquet arrangements lah. So it is actually pretty competitive, and there's a lot of platforms nowadays. There's Carousel, there's a website, there's Shopee, there's if I'm not wrong, I've seen live shopping, live selling also. For
Live streaming.
live streaming, sorry, for flowers. So customer acquisition, to retain customers is also it's tough. On the other hand, managing your logistics is also tough. To bring in different types of flowers, to understand which type of flowers last for how long, roses versus chrysanthemums versus lilies. How long can each flower last? What is the care for each flower?
Yeah, it would be quite interesting to know because I was just sharing with Raymond, right? I'm literally a 花痴, but you break the words up lah. I mean, know nothing about flowers. So just like you mentioned about having this, is it like how long can a flower last, right?
Yep.
So a rose versus a chrysanthemum, actually, what is the period of being able to preserve it?
The storage is different already. For roses, you have to store them in a chilled environment, which we have a refrigerator, a chiller for that. For chrysanthemums, they are actually more, they can tahan a bit more. Yeah. So in Chinese, we call chrysanthemums a bit more 粗啊,粗鲁的粗, a bit 粗的花, and there are some flowers a bit more delicate, 釉花. So lilies and roses, they are more towards hydrangeas, they are towards the more delicate side of flowers where you need a bit more care, which they are more costly also.
Yes.
And you have chrysanthemums, which I wouldn't say you don't need to have care, but they're in different climates. So for chrysanthemums, for certain leaves, palm leaves or this, you can actually put them in room temperature. So after a while in the business, you start to learn which flowers can last
longer,
which flowers can last so long, which flowers needs to go into the chiller, which flowers can stay outside. And definitely. Knowing which flowers last, knowing how long can a flower last will also determine how often you want to bring them in.
Correct. So you get that cycle of logistics
so you
versus wastage also.
Fresh cycle. You want to schedule your coming in and going out like a popular buffet. That's how I would say it, like a popular buffet where when the salmon, fresh salmon comes out, the fresh salmon gets taken away in a few minutes. Then the next batch, that one, that's the fresh batch.
Okay.
But if the salmon stays out there for 2 hours, nobody touch the salmon, then you know that this salmon is not the
flowers, like what you mentioned, food, these are all perishables.
Correct.
Right. So it takes a lot of planning, understanding how long is the shelf life and things like that. How many SKUs in total do you have in terms of flowers? I mean, you all just do mainly with flowers, right?
Yes. We do something called condolences blankets also, and towel banners also.
Okay.
But speak about flowers wise, SKUs, I would say in the hundreds.
Hundreds, right?
In the
Is
hundreds.
it very typical in a florist business to have 100 over SKUs, or there are actually more?
There are the bigger players that have more. Some of them includes potted plants, which we don't do. Some of them includes certain type of preserve arrangements. Some of them, they have the capacity to have more SKUs. I would say to be competitive in the market, you have to have a wide selection.
Wide selections?
Yes, you have to have a wide selection.
Roughly, do you have what is a good range of SKUs that you guys should have?
400 to 500.
400 to 500. Wow.
I would say 300 to 500.
That's a lot actually. Can you imagine? Do you remember all the flowers names? Sorry, I'm just off the line.
For a certain SKU, if I look at the arrangement like this itself, I can tell you what are the flowers like.
Okay, so just bring me through this.
Yep.
How many? I think there are just two types, right? Two types of flowers.
There are more than two types.
There are more than two types.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Oh yeah, actually you're right.
Yeah, more than
so this is one, and this is one.
Yes, correct. So this is white roses, which is what everybody knows, right? And these are what we call them, ping pongs.
Ping pongs.
It look like ping pong ball, right? So it's like a ball shape. So this is a ping pong, and these are called estomas.
Estomas.
Yeah, estomas.
I thought this was kind of like roses.
It looks similar.
It looks similar.
Correct, but roses is one stalk to one bulb, whereas this one it branches out
Oh, nice.
to
Okay.
to more.
Okay.
So this is cotton flower.
This is also flower.
Yeah, this is cotton.
Serious,
Right,
bro.
yeah. So
I thought
cotton,
this is cotton bud, you know.
yeah, so cotton don't come from sheep. Cotton come from okay.
Okay, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. Understand.
Yeah, and for leaves, you have the famous leaf that everybody knows is eucalyptus leaves lah.
Oh, this is eucalyptus
Yep.
leaves. Oh, wow.
So for this arrangement, we have about 5 already, and not counting the fact that I have to have the sponge also. I have the can also.
Okay.
I have the
And these are also
stickers,
SKUs,
the
right?
cards, and the
understand.
sticks, and all these are all part of your logistics and your
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, it's a good thing that we actually have something here to show. So, just a bit of follow up. Do you think that which is usually the tough or busiest period for you in your business? Is there any particular part of the year?
Yes, I would say Valentine's Day,
Yeah, which just passed not too long.
correct.
Yeah,
Chinese New Year,
Chinese New Year.
yeah, which often
Okay.
clashes with Valentine's Day,
Okay,
and Mother's Day.
Mother's Day, which
Yeah.
is coming up. Okay, 清明节扫墓嘞?
清明节扫墓, not really.
Not really.
Yeah, for us, not really, because for 清明's flowers, if you actually look at it, because we deal with flower arrangements, so we take in different batches of roses, bundles of roses, and then we make it into an arrangement, and we sell the arrangement.
Okay.
But for 清明, usually what they do is they buy what we call loose flowers. Loose flowers. So they will typically get them from a wet market store,
market stores,
where
yes.
they can go and they can pick 1 stalk, 2 stalk,
Ah,
which those are a lot cheaper.
Okay,
Because for us, it's a whole package. We arrange for delivery, and we
That's why like V-Days, Mother's Day, all this,
personalize
yeah.
it, we customize it. So for us, it's a bit costlier, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That was a good one. Okay. Now that actually we are talking about in any business, right? Especially also for you as a second gen, there's always this thing about growing the business and scaling it up.
Yes.
Okay. So now when business start to grow, of course, there's different kinds of problems that might surface.
Definitely.
What do you think that in terms of expansion, what does it mean for you?
So in the flower business, we are actually very labor intensive.
Okay.
Correct. Because it's a skill to arrange to create a floral arrangement. So to create 10 more or 20 more arrangements a day, I will definitely need a pair of hands, a new pair of hands, or even 2 pair of hands. So for us to expand, it will also mean that I have to bring in more labor.
Okay.
And labor, in fact, I think labor is the one that's very
Capital intensive.
yes.
I guess.
Yes, that's the word. Capital intensive. Yeah.
Not so much of rental, but more labor.
Yes. Not because I can still work with the same space.
Okay.
Yeah.
Currently, are you operating in industrial space? That
Yes.
You mentioned that your family actually bought a space in
Yes.
which one?
Toh Guan area.
Toh Guan. Yeah. Okay.
So 2019, we shifted out from a shop house to industrial unit in Toh Guan Enterprise Hub. It's actually near IMM lah. Yeah.
I see.
We chose
Is
that.
those light industry B1
Yeah.
kind
Actually,
of it? Or
interestingly, that used to be a B2. If my
okay.
history is correct, that place used to be a B2, but it allows B1 also. Because I
Okay.
think back then there was a lack of tenants, and then there's a lack of
Okay. Okay. Now that we are talking about rental and all these things, so now comes a bit of a very sensitive,
Yeah.
but very real one, which is money.
Yes.
Okay. So when it comes to growing the business, right? Okay, was getting financing ever a challenge for your parents or even for yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Financing was an issue for us because as a family business, my parents are good at business. You know, they can run a business. They can, but the numbers behind, the math behind it, the bank statements, the CBSs, wasn't really handled well, which is none of their fault also, because they don't have the necessary information or knowledge on this.
Of course. Yeah.
And with that not being good, you don't have a good score with the banks.
Okay.
And with that, either the interest rate will be higher,
Much higher.
and or the loan quantum will be lower.
Lower.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, throughout the business history, you all have probably might have taken up some financing.
Yes.
Would you have recall like what was the purpose being used for? Is it meant to purchase a new place or getting more goods? What was the first experience on hand? Yeah.
I would say it's more of everything.
Hmm.
Keeping the business alive partially requires you to for just to give a quick example.
Yeah.
We hand out bonuses every year, and the bonus will require a sum of money.
Money, yes.
Yeah,
Usually
sometimes-
like Chinese New Year,
Yes,
year
correct.
end kind of
Yes.
period. Lah.
So sometimes part of the financing goes into that.
Yes.
Sometimes part of the financing goes into we acquire a new place also, so there are renovation costs. There's a lot of other moving costs. Yep. So other costs where all the financing will goes into it. And day to day, sometimes things break down. Vehicles require renewing.
You guys have your own like logistic fleet
We
also.
guys have our own fleet of drivers and
Okay.
and
and
vans.
vans
Yeah,
also couriers.
correct.
So you kind of think of it, your business also runs almost like a logistic business. You have a warehouse,
Yes.
you have like fulfillment,
Yes.
and all these couriers and drivers. Yeah.
Almost like a logistic business, but I would say it's for us only lah, like a private logistic.
fleet.
Yeah, I wouldn't say logistic business lah because we are very small to be counted as logistic business.
Actually, when you mentioned so what was it roughly, if you don't mind sharing, right? What is your top line revenue on a year-to-year basis? Yeah.
Top line revenue on a year-to-year basis was 1.2 to 1.3 M.
1.2 to 1.3. It's considering quite a sizable business, lah, I would say,
I would say
in the art industry.
Also okay.
Floral business. I mean, that comes to think about how many like orders you need to take based on this alone,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay. And actually over the years, of course, as a second gen, you also try to see how to, like what you mentioned, acquire more clients,
Correct.
retain it and grow that
Yes.
top line
Yes.
in a way. Okay.
Yes.
Does the financing actually comes into play? Like you mentioned about all this meeting the business cash flow, right? Actually, is there anything that you think about that could add on to expanding the business? Like, for example, using it to grow certain technology or certain capital intensive equipment.
I would say automation is one thing that
Automation.
I'm I'm looking at to automate certain parts of my business. So it's not so so I don't have to rely so much on a certain manpower on one part. But a lot of what my business is about is also about the manpower, right? I don't think there is a way to replicate an arranger. So you still need hands to create flowers.
That's correct.
Yeah.
I can understand that actually it's a lot of these dedicated arrangements. It's not something that machines can replace overnight.
Yes.
Yeah,
And a lot of clients, they come to us or they stick with us because of that personal touch.
Yes.
Where we remember their previous orders, and they will ask for recommendations, and we will recommend something new, or we will recommend so something automation currently at the moment I don't think can be optimized yet.
Maybe not really to automate the arranging part, but other aspect of the logistics.
the back end.
Yeah, the back end, maybe the packing and the receivement. I mean, receiving of goods and things like
Definitely.
that. Okay.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, that's actually quite a good insight into how your operation actually goes into. So moving on, actually, thanks for sharing about the business and the financials.
Of course.
I would like to actually share a bit more on the maybe a bit day-to-day behind the scenes.
Okay.
So actually, could you really share with me, right, what is your typical day look like?
My typical day.
Yes.
Now, right
now.
now.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a 2-year-old daughter. So usually I will send my daughter to school.
Yes.
Then I'll hit a quick workout. Then I will head to.
Oh yeah. By the way, in case our audience don't know, Bjorn here is super fit.
I'm okay. Average man.
Average. You're not average.
Average man.
I think you should join the the Physical Asia.
No.
Netflix represent Singapore. Okay. So after you drop your daughter and then you head off to your office, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll do a workout and head off to my office. And in the evening, I will head home.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you actually start your day in office? Let's say you go into the office. Is there something that you check on, like maybe check on the flowers, check on the arrangements?
Okay, so I have a business phone, and we actually have groups with different clients and all. So even before I step in the office, I have a certain gauge of what today orders are. And is today going to be a busy day? Is today going to be an average day? Or today is going to be a down, a low? Yeah.
Okay.
So with that, I will go in and I will address the things that needs to be addressed first lah. Sometimes my team will wait for me because I play a huge role in this thing called customer service recovery.
What do you mean by that?
I deal with a lot of complaints,
Yes.
basically.
Control damage. Damage
Yeah.
control.
Yes.
Okay.
So-
I was just about to ask actually, have you ever messed up like an order or somebody mess out an order?
Yes,
you know,
definitely.
deliver the wrong place, deliver the
Yes,
wrong kind
definitely.
of flowers.
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
Just a quick story. We deal with a lot of condolences and funeral flowers. So there are times human error,
Yeah.
which we try to minimize, but ultimately it's a human error. Instead of printing the dad that passed on, we print the mom that passed on, for example.
Oh.
And the mom is still alive.
Oh my gosh.
And it's
Sorry.
if it's a Chinese family, it's
Yeah,
Pantang family,
Pantang family.
this is gonna cause a huge drama and needs to be addressed immediately.
Yes.
So this kind of thing usually this kind of thing issue happens, they will usually my phone will ring already. Then I have to
You reminded me on like an operational standby unit.
something like
It's
that.
like you are on call like 20 or something, then
Yeah.
you need to quickly rush off to the site and make
Yes.
sure that things get
Yes.
resolved.
Yeah. Another quick story if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Because nowadays we also include utilizing Lala Move as part of our delivery fleet.
Yep.
To handle if there's a surge of orders now. So there was just a few days ago, there was a driver that didn't deliver the goods as per described lah. So it sort of messed up the order a bit lah. And
So with this kind of third party logistics, there's not much of recourse you can do, right?
there's so much
Because,
request you can do. It's 11 p.m. and I had to go down personally to rectify the situation lah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Basically, he delivered condolences flowers.
Yeah.
But because the flowers come with a box and there's a stand, you have seen those condolence flowers before, right? There's a flowers on top, then there's a box below. He just left the whole thing there. So the box is one side, the flowers all on the floor one side. And then he said his job is to deliver
Okay.
only. My job is not to set up for you.
Is that the case?
No,
Not really,
no,
right? Yeah.
That's not the right case. That's not the right way to do it.
yeah.
lah. So there's only one thing you can do. So I had to go down 12 a.m. I had to go down and apologize to the family and put it up properly and just 交代好。
交代好啦, yeah.
Yeah.
我觉得 it's like doing business is like that, especially it's your own business, right? You know, you have to really look at all aspects of it and
Yes.
how do you serve your customers and people will eventually remember.
Yes.
Especially yours deals with, I would say, emotions sometimes, you know, delivering the flowers on very memorable, unique occasions. Lah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I guess almost like a service industry.
It is a service industry.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Talking about this on a more personal and fun side, do you have a favorite flower and why is that so? Please tell me you have.
Favorite flower.
Yeah. Have or not? Actually, don't have also can.
I think I don't have leh.
Don't have, right?
I don't have,
I think
honestly.
you're a very operational guy.
Correct.
Yes.
You're right. I don't have a favorite flower.
Mm.
If you ask me, I would give you the very business point, the flower that lasts the longest.
Lasts the longest. Which is the flower that lasts the longest?
I would say roses are pretty okay.
Roses?
Yeah, keep them in the right condition. It's pretty okay.
Like
not the longest, but the most versatile also.
versatile.
Yeah, the most versatile. Yeah, I would say roses. Very cliche answer, but I would say roses. You
How
can use
long?
them
For 1 week or something?
about there.
1 week. But you have to put it in the water
Yes, you have to
sponge,
put it
right?
in the chiller. But you can pretty much use them for most arrangements, from just a table arrangements to a bouquet to an opening stand, even condolences flowers. You can include roses. So pretty versatile flowers.
Versatile.
Yeah.
Okay. How about the most overrated flower? Also roses.
Overrated. Yes. Also
Okay,
roses.
just to share, I mean, of course, eventually we have more audience who are, boyfriends, partners, husband buying roses, right?
Yes.
What is the most expensive roses that you have ever encountered somebody buying or requested from you guys? Have you actually got into that kind of?
There are customers that come to us and they specifically want Kenya roses.
Kenya roses.
Kenya, yeah, from
Okay.
Kenya, and they typically cost twice the amount as from a usual normal rose.
Okay.
But
Interesting.
but they're big, but cost wise, I don't think it's worth it. So usually I tell them that it's not 划算, 不划算. So
单价是多少? How much is it actually for one
for
Kenya rose?
one Kenya rose, cost wise, it can go anywhere between $3.
$3.
Yeah.
Which is
onwards.
already double the cost of most flowers.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I guess if let's say it's a special occasion, even higher.
Correct.
Interesting. Okay. Another personal side of you is that if you're not a florist or not running your second gen business, right? What do you think you'll be doing now?
That is an interesting question. If I'm not a florist,
Yes.
if I'm not running a second gen business, probably somewhere in sales.
Sales.
Yeah. I would think.
Interesting.
I'm not a good salesman. I don't think I'm a good salesman. I'm still learning. But I think that because I don't have a good education, so that's where I think I have my best chances are
Sales.
in sales, where you stick close to the money. Then you can
I appreciate, to be honest, right? If you're asking maybe 10 years ago, education could be one of the deciding factor. But I think more and more so nowadays, right, with all this AI and people exposing to a lot of
Yes.
current affairs, I don't think education is the be and end all thing.
I
In
would
fact,
think,
I think more life skills related, which sales can really teach quite a bit of things.
yes, I would think. I would think that you're saying about formal or like school education.
Yes.
But even with AI, even with different industry that you want to go in, you still need, like for example AI, you still need to educate yourself.
Yes.
Not through anything. Maybe YouTube is enough, or maybe it's online somewhere. ChatGPT will give you certain things where you can learn. But I think that the drive to want to learn still has to be there.
Correct. Yeah.
Correct.
So I think in terms of qualification or attitude, you probably choose the attitude part.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Now
definitely yes.
we have this quick fire thing that either this or that. So just a quick one. So you get less than 1 second to think about it. Okay.
Wow.
So
Okay.
but it's related to flowers. So between roses and sunflowers, which one?
Roses.
Roses. Big bouquet or minimalist style?
Big bouquet.
Okay. I thought you were the minimalist. Okay. Online orders or walking customers?
Online orders.
Online orders. Okay. Wedding gifts or daily retail?
Daily retail.
Daily retail. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. No, nothing psychological part of this. It's just, understanding actually what kind of, inclination you have. Okay. Last few questions, a bit more meaningful and sometimes more reflective one. Actually, looking back, right, are you glad that you took over the business? I mean, not officially yet,
Yes.
but a big part.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I don't believe in living in regrets also. So there's no alternative other than to press on. Yeah. Correct.
Okay. And how do you see this business actually flourishing in the next 5 to 10 years that's under you? How do you see it actually?
I am actually pretty practical person. And looking at the flower industry, I don't see me expanding it overseas. Because different countries have their different cultural they have just different arrangements. Different countries have their different styles. So I would like to do my best in Singapore. And I understand that there is a limited market in Singapore also.
Yeah.
So I would say I'll do my best, and even an additional 20, 30, 50% increment in revenue would be an accomplishment. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But definitely Singapore is a limited market.
Yes.
I think I shared this with you when we were doing our one-to-one
Yes.
the last time round. Is there something that you think that you should know or you should learn before you join this business? Yeah. Other than the work commitment, the time.
Something that I learned.
Yeah.
No.
So everything is prepped for you,
Yes.
more or less.
No, as in when you go in, you go in with the attitude to learn and just pick on, and you just day by day, you have the right attitude and you learn, and then you see where you can improve. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, you're a very operational guy, actually. Yeah,
pretty much.
very operational. When I was in SMU, when I did studies, right, we studied this thing called operational efficiency. It's
Okay.
supply chain. Actually, it's a very Japanese thing.
Okay.
It's like continuous improvement. So you don't need to care where you start. But as long as every day you make small increment in terms of your efficiency and effectiveness, right, everything will start to get better and better.
Yes,
I
sir.
think you belong to that group.
I think so. I count my calories, so
Correct, calories.
I think so.
Okay. This calories thing, wow, I talked to you then, I think a bit 惭愧.
No, it's okay.
I think really okay. When I talk about fitness, right? Anyway, actually, we are more or less done already, lah. But of course, before we talk about fitness, the last thing is that any last advice do you think you can give to any other second gen business owners in Singapore?
I think there is this advice that I heard that's pretty good, and it stretches out not only to second gen business owners, not only to business owners, but I would think to anybody that wants to seek constant improvement.
Okay.
There's this guy called Alex Hormozy.
He's
a businessman.
Yes, sir. He's a
mentioned
very
something
entrepreneur.
Like, he said something along the line: if you can be in a bad mood for no good reason, why not be in a good mood for no good reason? And I think that as a leader and as a business owner or as someone in the leadership space, your mood and your attitude sets a lot of things.
Yes.
So if you go into office and you're in a bad mood, and it's just like when you go home and you're in a bad mood, your kid will be like, "Hey, why Papa like that?"
Like that. Yeah. Correct.
Like, you go home in a good mood.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are who you choose to be,
Yeah.
basically.
Because as a practical person, bad days will come.
Yes.
There will be days that they are bad.
Yeah.
There will be days, but if today is not a bad day, then it's smile and be in a good mood.
Yeah. Just push on.
Yeah.
Okay, bro. Thank you for sharing your story. Okay, really steady. And anyway, to the audience, next time buy flowers must support local, especially 红乐花卉.
Yes.
Correct.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.